Hi, it's Snap here, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. For a couple of days I've been hinting at a special video, and well, this is it. Through the last week I've drawn every wolf in the Sunwood Sky Pack and compiled them into a video for you. If you're new and you have no idea what I'm going on about right now, I'm about to explain, so don't click off. But if you want to get straight into the wolfies, skip to here. Okay, the Sunwood Sky Pack started with Eyes of Sun. She was from a pack on a slow creek map before dispersing and moving to Lost River. This was my first time playing challenging and this map, Lost River, so the first couple episodes got off to a rocky start, but soon Eyes of Sun found Shadow of Moon, and the two became mates. They had a litter of 7 pups, and all but 2 died, Pelt of Skull and Paws of Grass, and when I'm recording this video, we are in young hunters with 5 of the 6 pups still alive of our second litter. Gaze of Loki, Wings of Jade, Flames of Spice, Spirit of Fire, and Claws of Moon. Okay, so quick disclaimer, there will be some flashing lights in this video, so if that could possibly endanger you, I suggest skipping this one. Also, all the wolves are 1 year older than they are in game right now, because this can last like next year. Okay, let's get into the video. Eyes of Sun was born to a large pack that lived at Slow Creek. She wanted to help her family, but always felt like she wasn't that important. So after 1 year, feeling like she was useless, she left the pack by herself. She shortly moved to the other body of water in the area, Lost River, where she soon proved her worth hunting elk and found 2 males who were interested in her, Silver of Sky and Shadow of Moon. Silver of Sky asked to be her mate first, but she turned him down to become trial mates with Moonshadow instead. It took a while for them to become mates due to rough patches in their relationship, but when they did, they had a litter of 7 pups in an abandoned 2-leg structure. Barley, Patch, and Silent all were sick when they died, and Marsh and Destiny died directly from their sickness, leaving only 2 pups alive, Skull and Grass. The next year, Eyes of Sun had better luck, having only 1 pup die, Badger, from sickness. Now, this drawing-wise, I don't like it. It was my first time trying to draw a wolf sort of semi-realistically, and my other Eyes of Sun drawing is much better, but I did spend like multiple months on that one, and I took a bunch of tutorials and jumbled a bunch of wolves together, like chasing wolves, so it makes sense why this one's for me. Shadow of Moon was born to a single mother outside Yellowstone National Park. His mother hadn't really wanted to have pups, and when her mate died from a bear, she half-heartedly raised Moonshadow and Silver Sky before quickly sending them off into the wilderness. Moonshadow and Silver Sky wandered for a while before stumbling upon Lost River and meeting Suneyes. This drawing was definitely my favorite out of the entire group. He's just got so much personality, which is also why I put him in the thumbnail. It just looks good. Yeah. Paws of Grass and Pelt of Skull were the 2 surviving pups from Suneyes' first litter. Paws of Grass got close to death multiple times during young hunters due to other wolves, and is known for being the meeker of the brothers. Pelt of Skull is a little bolder than his brother, since he didn't get bunged up as much, and while I don't really like how he turned out in this drawing, I did go back and change his face a little bit, which made me fine with him. This pose was also a little hard, which is why you can see I pull out the reference to get the body like working, but that didn't help the face. Why did it not help the face? I think the revised version is quite good though. Wings of Jade and Flames of Spice look so similar when they were like just tiny pups, that I said that they were twins. Even though technically all of them are from the same litter, so they're all technically twins. What is a sick way twin? But as they grew bigger, their coats really changed up. I still decided to draw them together since I feel like they are quite close, just because that's me headcanoning, because it's just cute them being close. Also, there were 2 pups that never got sick or really in danger. Like, I think Wings of Jade was always the biggest girl and the most experienced, but that's just because Aiza-san really just could ignore her. Drawing wise, I really like how these 2 came out. I'm pretty happy with the sort of like a wing patterns on Jade Wing's back. And then Spice Flame just looks sort of cool. It looks like a sort of tortoiseshell. If you guys know tortoiseshell cats, it just looks like a tortoiseshell wolf, which is always great. Gaze of Loki was one of the 2 male pups in the second litter. He had a shocking blue coat when he was just a pup that seemed to just get bluer and bluer with age. But then he became a young hunter, and his coat mellowed to a nice gray, which was a little sad, but also makes sense. His personality never mellowed though, and even if he caught a sickness when he was at the rendezvous site, he's still as fast as his namesake. Fun fact about this wolf, drawing wise, I drew him once before this, and I really did not like that drawing. Like, that's why I redrew it. And even though I don't really like this one either, it's better, I guess. I just why can't I draw these wolves? Why was Shadow of the Moon so good? Help me. Spirit of Fire was always a spunky pup, leaping from the den and grasses at any sight of something exciting. And I think she was pretty close with Badger before he died, but don't quote me on that. I didn't look at this pup much. I know that was short. Spitfire. I just said Spitfire. That's a cool name. But what would the pup have to be named? Spitfire or Spit of Fire? No. Spirit Fire didn't really do much. I'm fine with this drawing. I feel like the head's a little big and the lighting makes her fur pattern a little irrelevant. And there's just a bit something off, and I just tried what I could, but I guess it's okay. Claws of Moon is the runt of the second litter, a gentle light grey wolf who once recovered from sickness when she was just a tiny pup. Moonclaw was originally named after Shadow of the Moon, since her father immediately was terrified that she would die since it was the pair's first runt. Claws of Moon's drawing, like the others, I'm not happy with her. And I don't know why. Like, why? It's okay. There we go. All 9 members of the Sunwood Sky Pack down on paper, screen. My personal thoughts on the drawings probably go with Shadow as Moon is my favorite. And maybe Jade Wings and Spice Flame together because they're in the same drawing. And then third, either Sun, Claws of Moon. I don't know. Maybe. Tell me your favorite in the comments and I'll see you next time because this has been Snap. Bye-bye.